When it comes to Pokemon cards, the goal as a collector and investor is to have the best cards in your collection. Whether you're collecting vintage or modern, it is always nice to be able to brag about boasting some of the most popular cards in the TCG. Today we're tackling an interesting topic. Are Pokemon promo cards a good buy? What even is a Black Star promo? Can they be a worthwhile investment? I want to take a deep dive into how promos have done historically, what makes a promo valuable, and which current and upcoming promos you should invest in. But before we do that, if you enjoy the content, be sure to subscribe and leave a comment letting me know what you think of this video and what you want to see in the future. What's up everybody? Richard from Rich Pokebets here. How you doing? Again, I took another long break. I do apologize for that, but it's summertime, I had some spontaneous vacations come up visiting family throughout the Midwest, and it took a lot longer to come back than I thought. I also had this video pre-recorded before I left, and as I was editing it on the plane, I was like, I don't really like the video where it's going as far as my enthusiasm or the things I talked about, so I actually re-recorded it, and that's what you're seeing today. And so if you don't think it's that great of a video still, just know that the other one was worse. So what is a promo card? A Pokemon promo card is a special type of card in the Pokemon TCG that is not part of the regular expansion sets. These cards are typically released to promote certain events, products, or milestones within the Pokemon franchise. Promo cards often feature unique artwork, special foil treatments, or exclusive moves and abilities that are not found on cards within the standard sets. The two main types of promos are Black Star promos, which are a dedicated quote-unquote set of all promos from a specific era, and the other type of promo cards are added to products such as blisters that are already a part of the main series set, but maybe with a foil or Cosmo foil added to it. For the purpose of this video, we are only going to look at Black Star promos. Black Star promo cards have been around since the very beginning of Pokemon TCG. The very first promo card was released in the summer of 1999. It was a Black Star Pikachu that was available from participating at local TCG tournaments. This was followed up with several promos being available by attending your local movie theater and watching the release of Mewtwo Strikes Back. A banger movie, by the way, and man, the Pikachu tears part, if you know, you know. If you don't, get some Kleenex. Anyways, this set up the norm to create a lot of promo cards for every era for collectors to collect. A fun concept, but how do these promo cards do over time as investments? I gathered some information on promo cards from the Sun and Moon era, Sword and Shield era, and the Scarlet and Violet era to see how promo cards have historically performed. So far, Sun and Moon has the highest value of these three eras, followed by Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet. And we have to remember that Scarlet and Violet is only halfway through its era, so it's on pace to have the most expensive promos out of the three. However, when we look at the average cost per promo, Scarlet and Violet sits at number 1, followed by Sun and Moon, then Sword and Shield. So with so many promo cards out there, are they worth picking up? How do you find that diamond in the rough, the number 1 jewel card promo from the era? Well, that's why you're here and listening to me. Obviously, as a collector, you're probably just going to want to collect every single one of them just because that's what you do as a collector. But if you're looking for investment tips, I've come up with 4 different points to help determine whether a promo will be a good purchase, investment, or not. One call I will make is that I will not be using artwork as a criteria, as that is incredibly subjective. The first point I want to make is the popularity of the Pokemon. If we take a look at the top valued promo cards from the last 3 eras, 33 of the 35 top promo cards are from the first 3 generations, and of that 33, 30 are from Gen 1. So historically, if a promo card contains a Pokemon from Generation 1, it has a good chance of performing well. The second point is if this card is obtained through a purchase off of the Pokemon Center. When you think of cards that fit in this category, you think of the special delivery Bidoof and Charizard, and the infamous Van Gogh Pikachu, aka Pikachu with a gray felt hat. These cards are obtained when you spend a certain amount at the Pokemon Center and would come included in your order, if you were lucky enough to not get it stolen. They have become a scalper's paradise since their release, as these cards range between $90 and $250. The third thing to look for when collecting a promo card is the Pokemon Center stamp and promo cards for Elite Trainer boxes. With the release of Scarlet and Violet era, every promo card that comes in an ETB bought from the Pokemon Center comes with 2 promos, one regular Black Star promo, and one with a stamp that says Pokemon Center with the Pokeball logo. This stamp has not only increased sales for the Pokemon Company, but has also caught the eye of investors and collectors, so much so that almost every ETB from the Scarlet and Violet era is sold out on the Pokemon Center website, The last and fourth criteria is a little bit of an outlier, but still worth calling out because it pertains to some of the most expensive promos in the era, a World Championship promo. In the Sun and Moon era and the Scarlet and Violet era, World Championship promos were given to participants in the World TCG Championship and are very exclusive, which is why these prices are so high. The highest promo of all of these eras we've been looking at is that 2023 Paradise Resort promo, currently going for close to $700. So in the past, the only way to get this promo was by attending Worlds, but recently we were given an opportunity to obtain an alternate version of this. At the beginning of August, the Pikachu 2024 World Championship promo was released to the Pokemon Center with a purchase of $20 or more, or at a GameStop or Best Buy with a purchase of $15 or more. It's an amazing looking Pikachu card battling another fan favorite Mew, so it hits criteria number 1, including popular Pokemon. I don't think this card will perform anywhere near as well as the other Worlds cards because it is more readily available, and although it hits 3 criteria, with it being from the Pokemon Center, a Worlds promo, and a popular Pokemon, it's kind of cheating a little bit, you know? It's not necessarily the Worlds card. In addition to that, it's not Pokemon Center exclusive. Like I said, you can get it at GameStop or Best Buy. And so as of right now, this card's going for around $5 on TCG Player, but it's starting to make a push towards that $7 mark. I don't see it getting much closer to $10 before the end of the year, but I could be wrong. Either way, good looking card, and if you're a collector, obviously get it. As far as investments, I don't think you're gonna get too much from this. Another promo that just became available in the US this last month is that Pikachu and Eevee Pokemon Forever promo cards. Again, this fits criteria number 1 by being a Gen 1 Pokemon. And they also fit criteria number 2 because you could only get these in the United States through the Pokemon Center website. This card did become available last year in Europe by attending a pop-up store, and it was given out for free. So this card is going to become less rare than it was, but now that it's on a lot of people's radar, there is some hype building up behind this card. At the end of the day, they are 2 of the most popular Pokemon from Gen 1 and in Pokemon history, but with it not being super exclusive, I don't see it skyrocketing too high in price. As of right now, the set of 2 are going for about $30 pretty regularly on eBay, or $15 per on TCG Player. I can see these cards jumping a little bit more in price, just again, they are popular cards, and they're cards from that Scarlet and Violet 151 set. So I could see these cards being about $20, $25 at the end of the year, and probably rising in price over time. So this would be a great investment opportunity. The last recent promos that released a few weeks ago are the Greninja and Kingdra promos from the Shrouded Fable collection boxes. These are the second and third English Special Illustration rare promos released in this era, with the first being the Mew promo from the Scarlet 151 UPC. When we look at that promo, it was also Gen 1 Pokemon, but because 151 UPCs were so readily available, the promo itself is only going for $5.50. Currently, the Greninja and Kingdra promos are going for about $8.50 each, but I do see these cards hovering closer to $5 by the end of the year, just because the collection boxes should be more readily available as time goes on. As of right now, they're pretty hard to find, but Pokemon's going to see that and release a lot more, which is going to bring the price down a lot. At the end of the day, I do own all these and will probably grade them down the road, since a lot of the ones I have are 10 worthy, which is pretty surprising to me. So we'll see how they grade in a future video. And let me know what your thoughts on the video. Do you agree with my predictions? Do you agree with my scoring metric? Yeah, just let me know. But until next time, I'm Richard from Rich Pokebets, and I'll see you all in the next video.